All right, hey everybody, and welcome back into HSN. I was just over there trimming the tree. It's good to see y'all. We got a great hour today. This is all about holiday home solutions. I know a lot of you are gonna have a lot of folks coming in and out of your house, tracking dirt and mud, you got pets, all that stuff. How are you cleaning your hard floors? You know, like your tile and your linoleum, maybe it's your wood floors. You get the scuff marks and all that stuff. Well, we've got a great deal today, and I'm telling you, our friends at Hoover have just outdone themselves today. This is called the Floor Mate. This is the steam scrub. This is gonna be able to scrub your floors, using the power of steam. And not only that, but sanitize your floors. 99.9% of the bacteria just gone in a system that's like a 2-in-1 because you have a detachable handheld steamer that's built into this. The good news is that you can get this today and you can get it with free shipping. Everything in the hour is free shipping, and it's on FlexPay, only $23. Bad news is I got 700. At this price, these are gonna go. You've seen, we carry floor steamers for $100. This one is only $69.95. And let me tell you, I bought a floor steamer from us about 4 or 5 years ago. And I love that thing because my kitchen floors will not get clean with a regular mop, you know, because we track in there. I cook all the time. And you know, we live near the beach, so we get dirt and sand and grime and all that stuff. It doesn't matter what type of floor, you can use this. It's even safe on your wood floors because it's not gonna leave a drippy, wet mess. $69.95. Let me show you everything that you get. And actually, I'll introduce my friend Julie because she's here with me. And Julie can tell you with me everything that you get, because not only do you get the stand-up steamer, but watch what it does. You detach one button and it becomes a handheld steamer, and you can utilize all the little nozzles and extra tools that go along with it. You get this little scraper, which is great for doing messes. You get a regular metal brush. You get the regular bristle brushes, a larger brush, the little concentrator, a window cleaner, a grout cleaner, all that comes with it. We even give you the steam multi-floor cleaner, and that goes in your steamer. What I love is one of the very few steamers that actually allows you to put cleanser in it.
If you want to.
If you want to. You don't have to because it sanitizes just on its own. But I will tell you, and then you get both these scrubbies?
Yes, you get 2 floor pads
and
with it.
The hand nozzle, which attaches to you when you're using it as a handheld.
Which makes it easier.
Oh my gosh. So, and it comes from our friends at Hoover. So
yes.
You're gonna love this. The price is just until supplies last. So we had 800, now we have 700. It's already going.
Yes, oh my gosh. So such a deal. So it is a 2-in-1. So it's for your hard floor surfaces, but then it also, look at this, it turns right into your handheld. You get all the attachments. It's one of the only ones that I know on the market where you can use it with steam alone, with regular water and no chemicals. But sometimes when steam alone is not enough, on the back you have the option to use solution, which is huge. Sometimes we need a little bit more. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start on the floor. And you're probably familiar with steam. What it does is it kills and sanitizes and removes 99.97.
Look, it's already bubbling and steaming.
Yes, exactly. And it's not soaking the floors, it's not soaking wet. And then what you wanna do, now these are sticky messes right here. You can hold it right over.
Oh, and it melts them away.
And it melts it away. Look at that, totally gone. The other thing, for your wood floors, it does not soak your wood floors. It doesn't spit water. These are scuff marks.
It basically cleans and dries at the same time, guys.
Exactly. And look at that. And then you can see how sticky this is right here. Just stick it on it for a couple seconds like this. Notice how it doesn't soak it. It doesn't ruin your floors. And look at that.
And this is like sticky soy sauce type stuff. And I'm telling you, that stuff is a nightmare when it dries on your floor. But think about if you've got pets, right? Think about sanitizing your floors. You know, we have to go through a lot to be able to say that. You know, live on TV that it sanitizes, but this is going to remove and kill 99.9% of the bacteria that's hiding there on the floors, you know, in the corners, especially, you know, in front of your stove or in front of your refrigerator with the little peas and carrots fall on the floor and they get all mashed in.
Around the toilet. Okay, you and
Danny.
Danny.
You had to go there, didn't you?
I had to go there.
Man, that toilet area, man. And you know, even though Danny's 17 now, I don't think his aim's gotten any better. I think he's still messing it up in there. But you can keep it clean. Look at the before and after on that floor. Look at the shine. I want to get out of the light there.
Okay, and I know, and I want you to see that the floor is not soaking wet. It's as you can see right here, it's not soaking wet. It dries instantly. It's also instant steam. And then you can go from floor surface to floor surface to floor surface. Now I want to show you something that this has that others don't. It's dry. Exactly. It doesn't spit water. Now, this is one thing that this does that others don't. Okay, so on the front right here, there's a little gray nozzle right there with your toe. Now look at this. I didn't even tell you about this. And I want you to see,
There's
can
the scrub.
And that's why it's called the Floor Mate. So if you're familiar with Hoover products, we have a Floor Mate that it scrubs hard floors.
I did not know that was hiding in there.
This is the Floor Mate Steam Scrub. So now for your tile and your grout, or if you have, this is jelly. So now it's using the power of steam.
And can you hear the steam?
Can you hear that? Look at that, that's jelly. I'm gonna scrub that off and then we'll go back and clean it. Okay, over here, this is chocolate syrup.
Look at the power of that steam. And remember, sometimes you need to be able to scrub it. And those, remember, they will go back and nest inside the padded like floor tray there. And you'll be able to get all that. Look, it's just melting away,
It
Julie.
melts it away. Yeah, so it has scrubbing brushes built in. And remember, it has solution too, if you want. Otherwise, you can use the power of steam. And then what we do, so we scrubbed all that off. Now look how easy this is. You just put it back and it clicks on. You don't even have to bend over. I want to make sure that we get this. So here it is with the scrubbers.
Rob my producer just said this is in danger. It could sell out in this airing.
Oh goodness,
so
okay, now watch
I know it's early in the presentation, but watch the whole thing, because when you see what this does, and you realize, you know, I think a lot of people think by using the little, you know, the little Swifty things or whatever they use, that they're really getting a deep down clean.
Right,
You're not with that. You're just wiping the surface.
Yes, and those don't sanitize your floors.
Julie.
This kills and removes bacteria. This also has the option of using the solution if you want. Let me show you how it works right here. Okay. So it is a 2-in-1 at this price, and I know you know the prices of just
We're going to show you the handheld part of it
Yep.
in a sec, so just be patient, keep watching.
Okay, so here it is. It's your floor steamer, okay, which usually is around $99 or $129.
The steamer I bought from here 4 or 5 years ago was $99.
Okay, so about $100 for this.
And it's a great product, don't get me wrong, but you know what? It just steams your floors. It doesn't have the handheld thing.
Right, and this has the handheld. And here's your water down here, so you just fill it with regular tap water. It doesn't have to be anything special. You can adjust your steam on the back if you want, because sometimes steam alone is not enough. You have solution right there, and you can dial your solution. And then all you have to do, watch this, now it's your handheld. Okay, so at this price, I mean, they sell handhelds at this price.
Yeah, you'll see handheld steamers are about $50, and that's built into it.
Right, and not only that, you're getting 2 floor mops. So this, oops, let me show you on the bottom.
Hey, Jules, can I throw that in the wash?
Yeah, absolutely. You're getting 2 when they get dirty, put it in the wash, and then you can reuse it. So I want to show you some of the tools because you get so much with it. It converts into the handheld.
So let's pretend that we remove the steamer out of the machine.
Right.
And now we have it over here. And let me tell you.
And the hose.
Yeah, if you buy this for one reason, here's the reason right here, okay? I don't know, you know, not all of us have a house cleaning company that can come and do this job for us. If you are doing this yourself and spraying stuff on and wiping it off, you don't know if you're killing anything.
Exactly.
This steam, when you hold it on a surface for a number of seconds, it will kill bacteria. That's the stuff that's dangerous. All right, let me see what you're gonna do.
Your bathroom is really where that comes into benefit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it comes with the hose, which makes it easy to hold. And then I want you to look up close with this because I love this tool right here. This is what gets underneath the toilet. Can you see that right there? Okay, so we're gonna go under the toilet.
All right,
you don't have to get your scrubber out. Okay, right under here.
You see that?
You don't have to touch the toilet. It kills and removes.
Rob just updated us. I have 600 left.
Okay,
Okay, there's
goodness.
600 remaining. So if you want it, I gotta get this. You know what? I love that it does both things. And you know, here's the thing too, Julie. Like, how does anybody clean in those little cracks?
And I love this because you don't have to touch it. And then all you have to do is you can take a paper towel and wipe it down if you want to, and then go down there.
Julie.
Okay, yeah, let's look back here.
Oh, look.
Yeah, look at all this stuff.
Do you see what's behind there?
And these little nooks and crannies, are they able to get back there? I don't think they can. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at this. I just opened up the, there we go. You can show that.
You can see.
Yeah, that's that yellow stuff.
I don't even want to go near that. Yeah, well, it happens. But you can also get in and around the base of the toilet. You have all these options. And if you have things like, you know how your kids leave like sticky toothpaste goop around the sink, or maybe it's soap scum, maybe it's inside of a shower. What about around your fixtures? How are you cleaning that? Do you know that all those areas where a fixture meets the countertop, is where germs and bacteria live. Why? Because you can't clean it properly, so it lives inside there. So if your sink, or maybe it's your disposal, has a funny smell, that's because things are living in there, and the only way to get rid of it is A, dump a bunch of bleach or ammonia down there, which is not good for you and it's not good for the environment, or use water, heated, as steam. And boy, wait till you see your grout lines come back to life. Your fixtures get that shine. What about like even on lime scale, and that'll melt that away?
It'll melt it off. Yeah, and you can see right here, you can polish your chrome right here, all this yucky stuff. You don't have to touch it. And then what you can do is take a paper towel.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you.
Okay, thank you. And I'll just keep cleaning right here as Guy's cleaning. And Guy, show him what a great job it does. And then also what I'm gonna do, there it is, yuck. Yeah, and if you wanna polish your chrome, oh my goodness. Now this is how easy it is to take off your little attachments right here. You're getting a ton at this price. So this is that toilet brush. You never, ever, ever have to touch your toilet. Use this brush right here.
And by the way, we give you a metal and we give you basically like a plastic bristle brush so that you can do things like pots and pans too. It's actually like, you know, like a steel wool type of pad that goes on there. This is a clever little brush. This is your grout brush.
Yeah, and you're using steam to get into the grout right there.
Look at this.
And you wanna wipe that off right there? There we go. If you want to get your grout clean.
That is gray grout, by the way.
Look at that. Yep, that's gray grout. I know it looks, but you can see how much cleaner that is right there. So that's the grout brush. We're going to try and take you through a little tour.
500 left.
Okay. Oh my goodness. We'll go quicker.
And I believe we have about 4 or 5 minutes left to get this. You try this on your stove too. A lot of people have these ceramic top stoves or glass top stoves, and you're worried about scratching them. Use that, as I said, the soft bristle brush. And that's gonna help you to clean out. I'm just gonna keep helping you, Julie.
Yeah, that would be great. I'll scrub.
And now these, when you have a mess on your stove, remember, it's usually, if it's a sugary mess or whatever, and you apply heat, it's gonna bake on, okay? And that's what's happening. Whoa, look at, I'll just do the middle there. And you can see how that is melting away, that terrible mess. Come on over here, you got more over here. So this is a type of tile.
And you've got a big brush. And actually, this is wax on here. You've got a big brush and a little brush. We're just showing you one of them.
Ooh,
but look at it, no streaks and no smears. Okay, we should probably go back to the floor.
Well, let me show you what you get, and then Julie's gonna do the other 2 floors, because we have about 400 remain. So I knew this at this price. I knew this was gonna go quickly. True 2-in-1 versatility. So it's a handheld vac and a floor steamer. When you use it as a handheld, you get all these nozzles. So you get the metal bristle brush, the plastic, the larger one, you get the concentrator, a hook nozzle, which is for toilets, a scraper. So if you gotta do things on your stove and stuff like that, a grout brush, a window cleaner. We didn't even do the window. We gotta do the window next.
We'll do the window.
All right, we're gonna give you 2 of these pads.
Two pads,
these are washable. And then this is the cleanser that comes along with it, and then the extender hose for your handheld model. So, what do you guys want to do next?
Well, let's go to the floor.
We'll do another floor.
Yeah, let's go to the floor.
We got to do the window. We got to do the window too.
Guy wants to do the
window,
but I want to show you again. It's your floor, and then it converts into your handheld. It is a 2-in-1. The solution, if you want to use solution, it's on the back. You can even dial your solution, or if you just want steam alone. I know if you're a mom with kids, you don't want to use your chemicals, then you can use just that. So, okay, what I'm going to do, and then just to get it started like this, you pop it on like this, that's it. Put in regular tap water, you push the trigger, and
look
also
how
this
fast.
is
Now the steam comes in seconds.
Yeah, and also look, you can do steam on the bottom. Right here, it's on the bottom. I know you can't see it, or you can shoot it out the front right here. How cool
that's a good
is
idea.
That? And you can go underneath right here, your baseboards. Okay, in the kitchen, look at that. And then it's got that triangular head. Okay, now I want to show you
again. That's really clean.
How great is that? And then I want to go over here. I want to show you how it has scrubbing brushes on the bottom. I don't know any other steamer that has that.
You got about a minute, Julie, and I still want to do that window, so go ahead.
Okay, so there's your scrubber on the bottom. It's with the touch of a button, and you never have to bend over. And then you can do this. The steam's coming out on the bottom, and it scrubs your tile with grout. This is jelly. Okay, if you want to scrub your grout, maybe even inside your bathtub. And then all you do is pop this
it back on.
Yep, and I know Guy wants to get over to the window. And look how easy this is. I just use the scrubber, and that's why they call it the floor mate.
And you know, you do this maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks to your floors, and they're gonna be squeaky clean. And not only that, the odors will go away because the bacteria is gonna be reduced. 99.9% of that bacteria will go away. You take the pads off at the end of the day, throw them in the wash, use them over and over and over again. It works on tile, works on linoleum, works on marble, granite, all those things. They're all safe to use with steam. A lot of those you can't use with water. This you can, and you see how it'll lie flat so it'll get under things. Come on, Julie, let's go do the window.
Guy wants to do the window.
So well, remember, look at the mess you made over here.
It converts into the handheld. Okay, Guy, so we're getting over here. Okay, so here's your handheld.
Now we've taken the handheld out and we've added the window cleaner. So watch this.
There it is, right here. Whoop, let me show you in front. Okay.
That's all right, go ahead,
So back here.
So if you got nasty windows, or look at you, and now this is also melting away with the steam. Look at that. And I'll come behind you and show you.
Here, let me get that up there.
That's okay.
There we go. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, Julie, there I am.
I'm short.
All right, Jules, listen, we got to wrap up because we're running out of these things. If you'd like to get it, remember, we got a few hundred of these remaining. If you want to get it, it's only $69.95. Use it on all your floors, your windows, all your appliances, your pots and pans. You can use it on anything, and it really is the most affordable steamer that we have that does so much. It really does. It's on FlexPay, and if you buy it today, it's free shipping and handling. Holidays are here. You're gonna be loving this thing, Julie.
We gotta clean, right?
We have to be clean.
We have to be clean.
It's very important, and we have to look good. So we're gonna need this next item as well. I'm gonna take off. See you later, Jules. Hey, I will tell you that I bought this iron. I think it debuted about 2 or 3 years ago, and I bought one of these because I was like, listen, I iron all my clothes. You know why? Because I'm too lazy to go to the dry cleaners and it's expensive. And it ruins your shirt. So I decided I'll do my own shirt. So I bought this ceramic iron. This is the advanced one. This is the upgraded one, the new one. And this is what we call the Panasonic 360. 360 because it'll iron in absolutely any direction. Why? Because it's cordless. It charges on its base. You've got the easy to fill water tank, all that stuff. And then you can take it and you can use it to steam your curtains, to steam your garments, to refresh a jacket or something you wore the night before at a party. You can do all that and you can do it with Panasonic Freedom. Love this iron. This is, let me give you an idea how much you love it. Out of the 160 some odd reviews, 113 are perfect 5-star reviews. We took $20 off today. It's $79.95, and it's a free shipping and handling with FlexPay. So you have options and colors here, and I'll start up front. So this is your blue, and each one is kind of like a cool, like pearlized metallic. This is rose gold. Up here in the front is champagne. Very, very nice. And then back here is the teal. So you get it. Teal's the most limited. Each one comes with its own charging base, and you see the cord retracts inside. And all you need to do is plug the base in. The iron itself is free to use. It stays hot, super, super hot. And the actual base is the place that it rests and recharges while you're adjusting your fabrics. It comes with this great little case. So those of you that like to take your iron with you, a lot of crafters like to do that. It's going to be perfect. Bonnabelle Sherman's here to tell us about it. Can't do the Panasonic iron without Bonnabelle.
Thank you.
I'll tell you something. I'll get out of the way here. Yeah. I will tell you something. This iron just blows them away. The original one, which was designed for the HSN customer, actually has been updated and upgraded with even better features, Bonnabelle.
Yeah, this is amazing. Look at the result. And so fast and so easy. So yes, this is our advanced model. This is our most exclusive and most full of technology. You can see it actually says advanced ceramic right there. So it's pointed at the top, pointed at the bottom. That's because no matter what direction you go, it's the right direction. We always want to go in the direction of the point, right? On traditional irons, it's ended here, so you're always turning your wrist a lot. Here, you just go seamlessly back and forth, and then back into its base. That's where it's going to be cradled safely and does its 10-second recharge. So this is a fabulous iron. If you have a crafter, quilter, or a seamstress, somebody who just loves to make their own garments, this is a great gift. But with 1,500 watts, that's why you saw such a great result. because at 1500 watts, you get great steam and you get your fastest heat up. There's like hardly any wait time really to iron. And then it produces the incredible steam that you're seeing here, which produces fast, efficient wrinkle release. And look at that. It's amazing every single time.
I think a lot of people look at a cordless iron and they think, okay, it's not going to be powerful enough. But as Annabelle just said, 1,500 watts of power, which is a supercharged iron. That's what you're looking for. 1,200 or better. This is 1,500 watts, and it always stays hot and it always stays charged, because when you take it away from the clothes, it's back on the charging base. It only needs a 10-second refresh to keep it going at full power. So you can take it over and use it for minutes at a time on draperies. You can do it on jackets, on dresses, things that you have hanging on a hanger, which you need to refresh your steam.
We'll
get to that in a sec. But look at any kind of fabrics too, whether it's the cottons or the different synthetics or whatever.
Linens, polyesters. And so this is cordless. That means the cord is not here, the cord is in the base. If we had a cord, you know what the frustrating part is? The cord comes behind you and drags and makes wrinkles while you're trying to take out wrinkles. We've totally eliminated that frustration. And then also, because you're cordless, if you wanted to come along and do the interior, look at that. I can do that as well. And then back into its base. Now, where is the cord, you're asking? Right here. See, the cord is in the base. That's where it rests. And it's retractable, so it goes totally back into the unit. And then while we're here, let me show you some of the features on here. So you have low, medium, and high. You have your burst of steam, which I love using all the time. The only time you wouldn't use that is on a wool. And then here's a water feature for those stubborn wrinkles on cottons and linens. And then here's where you're gonna put your water. You simply drop it in there. And Guy, this is so cool. Not on any other iron. Ready?
Parts. Yeah, look at that.
Removable water tank. What does that mean? So if you just steamed your bed skirt in your bedroom, you don't have to run to the highest faucet in the house, which is generally the kitchen or a slop sink. You can do it on any sink, refill the water tank, and it makes it so convenient and easy.
Or have to run with a cup and then fill the thing in the little tiny hole, which is very frustrating because it always backs up on you. You don't have to do that. Bring it over to the sink and you're good to go. Again, self-cleaning iron has all the features that you love, but moreover, it has the freedom to be able to iron without the cord. And I'll tell you, as a guy who irons, the cord's a pain in the neck because it's like my ironing board is up against the wall in the back corner of my bedroom. And the cord, I have to run the cord around this side, and it's constantly pulling the shirt as I'm trying to iron it.
Yes.
And also, this is easy because it irons in forward and reverse. You don't have to turn it around because both ends are pointed, so it allows you to get to all the little nooks and crannies, all areas of your shirts. Here's one of the features that I love. Notice what's missing there. There is no cord. You're not tethered. So if you wanted, what's great with this too? If you want to refresh like your bed or your mattress.
Yes.
A lot of people use this to refresh a mattress. They'll take the sheets off and they use the cordless iron and they run it over the top of the mattress to kind of get rid of anything they don't want on there. And it works great for that too. But look at the vertical possibility here.
So a great iron should save you money, and that's what we're going to do, because this doesn't have to go to the dry cleaner to be pressed. And I'm actually doing two kinds of material here. I have a little chiffon at the bottom and a little fancier up top. And I'm dropping out those wrinkles fast and easy. And look, I'm cordless. I have the freedom to go up to the garment that I hung on the door jamb because I don't have time to take out the ironing board because I didn't know that fell to the bottom of my closet. Has that ever happened to you? And then let's say this jacket, hubby was sitting in the car or the airplane and it got wrinkled and you're like, dry cleaner, $12, darn it. Nope. When you have a cordless iron, again, hang it on the door jamb. You don't always have to take out the ironing board. Walk right up to it. Pump in that steam with 1,500 watts. You have enough steam and power to knock out those wrinkles and save money. There's $12 I did not spend because look at that. It's amazing. Look, look at that difference.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
And you can do that over and over and again. Great to refresh garments. By the way, it does come in the little travel case right here. So this is, I'll hold it for you so you can see. Our crafters love this, when they bring it theirs, because if you're doing crafting and which involves some, heat pressing and things like that, you can take that with you. The price that you're looking at over there, $79.95 for today. It's a holiday price. We're also doing free shipping, which I'm really happy about because I didn't think we had that on there yesterday. So it's free shipping and handling, and it's $20 to get home. So if you've been struggling with that old clunker of an iron, or maybe it's just big and it's just way more than you need. A lot of that bulk too is in everything but the sole plate. It's the iron itself is so huge with the water tank and all the, the big giant handle. This is really comfortable, and it's really comfortable on the hands. If you're a senior out there, it's lightweight, yet still very, very functional with all the bells and whistles that you're looking for in an iron. It has that vertical steam, and notice that Vonabell can do an entire panel, and the iron does not lose any power, okay, because it rests back in the charging cradle. I also find that the charging cradle keeps the iron more safe.
Oh, definitely.
Because you're not, teetering it up and down, and an iron is very tippy.
Yeah.
So it'll never tip over.
It can't fall, the kids can't knock it over, the pets can't knock it over.
Right.
Now, as a last hurrah, let's think about dress down Fridays, the kids' uniforms. I only iron this side, but watch what I did. So wrinkle-free, right? Look, I got that razor edge finish that you expect in something you sent to the dry cleaner. Look at second layer, but I didn't iron that layer. The steam just went through. It's so powerful. Okay, third layer.
Penetrated right through both layers.
Yes, and again, razor edge, and I know you like that, nice finish, crisp, right?
That's right.
And then the fourth layer, all with just putting the 1500 watts right through the top. So do treat yourself, and this is not just a carry case, it's a store case. If you're a recital mom, if you have a wedding coming up and you have to do the bride's dresses in the bridal room, this is your iron. Look at how great it is. And stores were so pretty. Great colors, always a great result, and a customer pick. It's like, it's win, win, win.
And like I said, how many people? Over 100 people out of the 160, 113 out of 163 all gave it 5 stars, and most of the rest are 4 stars after that. You're gonna absolutely love this. Vonabell, great job, short but sweet, but you know what? People get this quick. It's like, I gotta get that thing. Makes your life so much easier. All right, we're gonna step away. When we come back, we have the Dyson, the brand new Dyson V8. Oh my God, I love this thing. Best price in the country. Stick around.
The holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. Calling all fashionistas, you won't want to miss our holiday fashion edit tomorrow, featuring the latest trends in great textures and fabrics to look your best this holiday season. Plus, we'll also have new arrivals from none other than Iris Apfel. And today is your last chance for free shipping on electronics, floor care, and soft and cozy home. Find your Mary on HSN and hsn.com.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Shop faster than ever with product videos. Watch HSN live anytime, anyplace, and get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. And the shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
I will tell you that I got my V6, which is a model lesser than this, about probably 4 or 5 years ago, and it's one of my favorite purchases I've ever purchased. Why? I love the freedom of the stick vac. I love that. I love the 2-in-1 design where it can also be a handheld vac. Nothing is built or created like a Dyson. That technology is absolutely amazing, and this is the motorhead technology, so you have the powered motor brush. This is our first Today's Special since 2015. If you want amazing results, top of the line, and you want that wonderful cordless freedom, you're gonna love this. And so many features are better than the models before. This has more power. This has 150% more brush power than the V7. The battery life on my V6 is about 15 minutes. This is more than double the battery life, up to 40 minutes, depending on how you configure it and how you power it up. I've got 2 options for you. First of all, the black, which is exclusive. You can't find that anywhere else. And then it also comes in the blue. Our price that you see down there in the corner is the best price anywhere in the country. I paid, and Frank knows this, I paid $479 for my V6 like 4 or 5 years ago, and it's worth every penny. I rarely use my other vacuum. I pretty much use this everywhere. This is almost like half that price at $299. Everywhere else you see this particular model, you'll see it at $399. We have it at $100 off. We're doing free shipping and handling, and we're allowing you to break up the payments, not 4 or 5, but 6 payments of $50. The holidays are here. You're gonna be doing all these quick cleanups. If you've got pets and you've got pet hair, things like that, do you wanna haul out a 15 or 20 pound vacuum every time you need to do that? Or do you wanna haul out the Dyson? Let me tell you, this thing is amazing. It comes with all kinds of attachments, which we'll get into in just a bit. But Frank Alfieri is here. He's gonna take us on a little tour. It's good to see you, my man.
Great to see you guys. Good
you know
to be
what?
back.
This is one of those items that sells itself. And anybody that has never driven one of these, I will say, get it. And I know when you look at the price, you say, well, $299. This is gonna blow away your regular vacuum, okay? And this is gonna be the vacuum you go to every day. It has a little charging cradle, which you mount on the wall, a couple of screws, takes 2 seconds.
Yep.
All you do is pop it off, and you got up to 40 minutes of cleaning, and this guy is powerful, buddy.
Talk about the 150% more power, guys.
Yeah.
Let me just show you this.
How much
this
you got
is
in there?
100 pounds. We got 25-pound dumbbells
and you
in
stuck
there.
the vacuum
Stuck
on
the
the
vacuum
head on
in.
the top.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
We're
go
gonna
ahead.
do it.
Oh my gosh. All right, listen to it clunk when it hits the floor.
Yeah. Now the handheld just by itself is 3 pounds. It's picking up 30 times its weight, over 30 times its weight. Let me try it one more time. Just try to get that.
Look at that suction power.
Is that amazing?
That's crazy.
Is that amazing?
Listen, I own it, but I don't own this one. Do you know the funny thing? I talked to Bobby Ray, and I think you have Bobby Ray a little bit later, or she might be with Gemma, and she owns the V7. I own the V6, and both of us said, we gotta get the V8.
You have to
well,
get the
first
V8.
of all, the price, like I said, is the best price anywhere in the country by $100. So, and blue, by the way, is the most limited. If you want to get the blue, that's very, very limited.
Absolutely. And you said want to drive it. Let's actually take a walk over here, Guy, if you want, and we can really. I love that we use the word test drive it because it really is. Once you get kind of behind the handle,
it's like a luxury car. Baby.
It really
is. You know
is.
what? Let me really quick too, Frank.
Go ahead.
The brush is bigger than mine too.
Absolutely.
On my V6, so you've even increased the brush.
10-inch cleaning service, and it's from edge to edge.
Okay.
You get every inch of that 10 inches. And let's watch. We've simulated some basic messes that we have.
Dude, is that quieter than mine too?
Much quieter. we can have a normal we can have a normal conversation, Guy, as
look at carpet lines.
Carpet lines, unbelievable.
Wow.
So this could be the pet dander. This is the dust that you don't see.
Yeah.
This is all of that. We come over here. This could be the dirt, the leaves this time of year.
Yeah.
You talked about the sand that you bring in from the warmer weather and around the beaches and whatnot.
Oh my God! And look at you with one pass there,
One
Frank.
pass.
Too. I mean,
I've got one hand free. I can talk on my phone. I tell about my daughters. I have a 15-year-old and a 20-year-old. They can actually text, and I've seen them do it. They text while they're.
What's the exact weight of this guy? Was it 6 pounds?
Total,
is that what it is?
Total about 6 pounds.
6 pounds. Okay.
With these attachments on it like this.
Okay.
Again, pet hair. I've got 2 dogs, and they're supposedly non-shedding dogs, but I'm going to tell you, they produce messes.
Even short-haired dogs shed.
Oh
I
my
know.
God,
It's just shorter.
But talk
Look at this.
Talk about the clean lines, the vacuum lines. Look at that. Just easy. Again, I'm pushing one. I'm not laboring on it.
No.
You don't have to be strong.
We're not yelling to each other. All right, if you pull back, look at that carpet. Look at the carpet lines that we did on that. I bet your regular vacuum doesn't even give you carpet lines like that. That's because of the power that's built into this.
150% more. Now, what I love to do, guys like this, we're not now fumbling to see what height we have to go from what pile carpet to the hardwood floor. Look. Watch this.
Oh my gosh.
Effortless.
And you know, guys, one of the brilliant designs of this is that, whenever you have suction, you have the release of the air going out of the machine. That's not down near the brush head. That's up top, so you're not scattering the...
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. And with the HEPA filtration right here, guy, it's not blowing it out into the environment again.
Right, and remember, we're talking about full HEPA filtration on the entire machine. It's all sealed in from head to toe there. Everything is good.
You're not dusting after you vacuum.
This is, if you look up there, this is going to be $364.99, all right, at the end of the day. Okay, the retail is $399. So HSN's price is already $65 off the regular price. And then if you're trying to buy this in retail anywhere else, you're gonna spend $100 more than we're doing today. And I will tell you, it's funny because like I said, I talked to Bobby Ray. Yep. We both own this, and it was when I first saw it, and then I used it because most handhelds are clumsy.
Yep.
They're noisy. They're not really well made. This thing is an absolute monster when it comes to cleaning, and I use it every day. I use it every day. You know, there's an area in front of our couch, and my son lives with me and my 17-year-old kid, and when we eat dinner, you know, we eat at the coffee table watching TV, and that area right here, not so much me, this kid will just basically scoop stuff off, and I go out there, I pull it off the wall, run it up, I don't even have to empty it until it's full. And it's perfect. I mean, I love it.
I couldn't have said it better. It's really your everyday vacuum. This is not your extra vacuum. This is not just for the small messes. This is not the old handhelds, like you said, that were weak. This you keep out there, you keep it charged, and you pull it and think, I'm the same way. I watch football, I watch all the games. I am literally on, you know, crumbs everywhere.
You know what? I want to step over here really quick and show some of the attachments, because mine, when I bought it, I didn't get the attachments.
Absolutely.
So mine, if I want to use it, I use it like that to vacuum things like that.
Well, you can go this and floor to ceiling.
Yeah, you have a bunch of brushes here. Explain what
Absolutely. We have the combo brush, which is a great brush for again those little things. We'll go to demos in a little while.
Okay.
We have the Crevice brush, great for the car mats, great for the in between the seats. If you have this little kids and the French fries that get caught between the seats of the car and all the Cheerios and whatnot, then you have this is the docking station,
charging cradle,
and then your charger.
And guys, this is one of the most beautiful things about this. And I got one of these for my brother Gary. He wanted one too, so I bought him one years ago, and I wound up getting one for another person that he knows. He's like, oh my gosh, we love it. I love that it mounts on the wall like this, and all you do is you run the cord down to the plug. You never have to worry about recharging it. When you put it away, that's its charger. That's what it does. So it charges while it's sitting there. And then all you do is you lean it forward. I'm not going to do it here because I don't want it to fall apart or fall off the wall. But when you lean it forward, it drops. And that's all you need to do.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm following you.
Well,
Where are we going next?
We're going to do something very interesting. And you know, people think, well, you're bringing out an older Dyson. What are you doing?
The old ball vac.
What we're going to call this is called the Dyson Difference. And we wanted to show this this particular demo guide to show you that Dyson is just always innovating. Dyson is always getting better, building the better vacuum, building the better machine. This was our old, this is what you were doing. You were tethered to the cord. You thought power had to come from this cord. So what we're going to do is we're going to vacuum this this area right now with the old ball vacuum. Let me get this. There we go.
You got it.
And we go. And you're going to see, Dyson makes great products. You're going to see, again, on this pile carpet, you're going to see that there are clean lines on the carpet. So it's going to give you that, hey, that Dyson clean. You're going to think.
And I see material coming out of there.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So I'm just going to give it, again, same smooth. I'm not rushing through it.
Right.
I'm not saying so. It gives the old, upright ball vacuum a chance to really pick up the dirt.
Yeah.
So you go like that and you think, okay, this looks clean. What we're going to do now to show you the power, again, 150% more power. I'm going to take, and you're going to see in the dirt bin.
Can you see we're going to wait to get a close-up so we can show you.
Absolutely.
Then turn it a little bit, and you'll see that is totally empty.
Totally empty.
And we've already vacuumed this with the other Dyson.
I'm going to go over the lines that I just did with the big Dyson ball vacuum. This is what they call the Dyson Difference.
It's so much quieter.
So much quieter. We can have a conversation.
Yeah.
I was telling Tamara before that I have 2 dogs, and when we pull out the big vacuum, the dogs sit there and they bark at it and they go nuts.
Yeah, don't like it.
When we pull out this,
probably hurts their ears.
Yeah. They just kind of perk their ears up, and then they look over, and then they lay back down on their beds or on the couch where they get the hair. So going over the lines that we just did, and I want you to see. So
let's see what you came up with.
We covered everything. If we can come over here, I'm going to show you.
I see a lot in there. Holy mackerel.
So, and this is the new dirt ejector system, guys. So all you do is take this red button, pull up, and then we're going to watch.
Wow.
Now that I'm going to pound it out a little bit.
Not to mention some pet hair.
That was inside the pile carpet that we already vacuumed with a Dyson vacuum.
I think people are not used to having a handheld sort of stick vac have this much power, but remember the power has been upgraded 150% more of the brush and suction power on this model than any other model before. Dyson is focusing on these cordless models and putting all their technology in. And when you look at this, it comes with not a 1 year but a 2-year warranty. They stand behind it. I've had my V6. The only thing I had to do in 4.5 years, I just got a new battery for it.
telling me.
And I actually got it. She was like 20 or 30 bucks. It was nothing because I spent $400 or $500 on the machine. I was actually surprised how affordable the battery was. I popped the new battery on and it's good to go. So it really depends how much you use it. And I think that, and I used mine for 5 years before I had to do that. And I use mine every day. There's not a day that goes by where I don't use my Dyson vacuum.
Absolutely.
Because of the ease of it. It only weighs 5 or 6 pounds in your hand. If you're a senior out there and you can't use this anymore, I mean, this thing, don't get me wrong, great vacuum, but this thing's got to weigh 20 pounds.
It's bulky. And God forbid you want to go upstairs with it.
It's not going to happen.
You're not going to do that.
Or even get around.
Get around.
I know.
That's true. And I love that you say it's everyday vacuum because it really is. Again, like you said, not your extra vacuum. And we're going from a different, carpets here, guy.
Right,
Went from a Berber to a bigger pile to a kind of a medium-sized pile.
Sure.
And we're not fumbling with settings to see what height we have to get the head. And what's great about this with the motor head is you got the V8 motor here in the back, but also you have a motor in the head, which is really getting the power of the clean.
Look at that.
And look at that. Look at those
I am personally, I saw it, I read about it, I did all my research and stuff, but I didn't get to hear it. And it said it's so much quieter than the other ones used to be. I have the V6. It's not noisy, but it's a lot louder than that. So if that's an issue for you as well, take advantage of that. Also wanted to let you know that if you have, the asthma and allergy people out there, we've got some information that we're going to share with you about it. So it's certified asthma and allergy friendly. So, if you're one of those folks who, especially now when you're closing the windows and doors as it's getting colder outside, and maybe you've got, filters up there and you get the heat comes on and you can't, this is not gonna kick that stuff up. And since it's 100% sealed with HEPA, that's a big deal.
It's tremendous. I think we have a video to show if we want to see. So this is when you vacuum the old way. All the allergens, all the particles, everything is entered back into the air. I suffer with bad allergies, pet dander, the mites, all that stuff.
Well, when you start vacuuming, you kick that stuff up.
You kick it all up.
Yeah.
My daughter has asthma, so it's a safe way to vacuum.
Yeah, it really is. And so top to bottom, from the design standpoint to the weight of it, to the noise level, to all, it's layer upon layer and upon layer. Now I know it's a bit of a considered purchase for a vacuum of any kind, let alone a stick vacuum. But remember, we're gonna break it down and show you how it's also a handheld, so you can detail things.
Right.
But moreover, I will tell you from personal experience, and as said Bobby Ray, all the hosts probably have one of these, because there's a cachet to Dyson. Dyson's a great brand name. We also carry Bose and all the, and you pay a little more, but you're so happy when you get it home. And let me tell you, holiday season where you're entertaining, and Frank, you got people coming in and out, kids tracking their boots in. Right. There's that sand and dirt and grit that gets off your snowy boots. Do you want to haul a big vacuum out every time you need to do a small job?
Right.
No.
Yes, and the dirt is universal. People say, well, I don't have kids, I don't have the...
We're all dirty.
I don't really care how clean your house is, especially, how many times after you clean the house and you see up in the corners, we've got the cobwebs, we've got everything, so easy. Again, you and I'm normal height, 5'10",
Dude,
5'11".
I usually get spiders and things. I was like, see ya. You're
very
gone.
easy.
Yeah, it is. And you have the reach, and then you have all the tools to add on to it if you need to do your cleaning and your detailing around your home. Again, blue is the most limited. We have the black, which the only place you can get that. And basically, that's the pipe that comes down on the machine itself. That's exclusive. You can't find that anywhere else. All the extras all mount right here. And what's cool is they mount underneath the charging cradle, which goes on the wall with just a couple of screws, and then all you need to do is plug this thing in. And as I said before, and I was talking, I know it's a little bit of a considered purchase, but you have to take advantage of FlexPay. Get this home for $50. Use it the rest of this month. Use it all of November, all of December, and all of January. Yeah. And if it's not what Frank or I are talking about, or all the people online talk about, you can send it back. What'll happen is everybody that sees you uses it or borrows it, is going to want you to buy them one as well, because I'm telling you, it's like it catches on. People are like, oh my gosh, that Dyson.
Have that much time to actually just, again, I love that you said test drive it, get behind it.
Yeah.
I just want to show you, again, on this, why it's such a great, this motor head. What if you look, and I don't know if we can get
we'll get real close.
A close-up on the head itself. The black is a carbon fiber filament brush, and that will not only clean, but it will dust the floor. So you're not worried about spreading that dust on the hardwood floors, on your laminates, on your tiles, anything. And the red is really where it sucks up through the heavy carpets. So I want to show you on this. On this, we've got, again, simulation, anything. Again, you don't have kids. You don't have to have kids to track in the dirt. Everybody tracks in the dirt. Your shoes, get dirt. We've got this. Your dog's coming in. Watch this. So it's
no scatter. Remember, it's not scattering anything.
Perfect. And you see this, and just watch the actual hardwood floor is almost being dusted as we are cleaning it.
Nothing
no
escapes.
Scatter.
It's completely sealed. And when you have a lot of power like that, everything goes into the head and gets sucked into the vacuum and then into the little collection chamber. It doesn't scatter around. Yeah, and I agree. Look at that floor. It looks like it was actually polished. I mean, it looks that clean. Not a scrap, not a bit of dirt or dust or debris. Hey, let me tell you this too, and we mentioned it a little bit. If you have dogs or cats, okay, you got to get this vacuum. I'm telling you, because you know, and I know because I had golden retrievers in the past. That was my dog.
A lot of pets.
And I had a house that had so much hardwood floor on it, and it was this color. And I would remember sitting, honest to God, Frank, I remember sitting on my couch and I would lay there and I would watch. They look like tumbleweed, and they would blow away as when the ceiling fans. And I'd watch these clumps of fur go by, and I'd look, it was back when I had married. I'd look at my wife and I'd be like, is that part of Lucy? That's just, because I was naming the dog. Is that part of Lucy just blew by me like I'm out in the tundra here? And she'd be like, yeah. I'm like, we just vacuumed.
I was going to say.
Every day you'll use this thing.
No matter how clean your house is. And again, I want to show you some of others. We talk about pet hairs. We talk about the tough, the tough places to vacuum.
Yeah.
Like we said, going up the stairs, guy, you're not going to lug that, that big upright.
Right.
The footprint of the upright probably wouldn't even sit on the stairs.
So tell me what you did to put it in this configuration.
All we did, again, popped out the
took the tube out,
the hose, and popped out from the red. All we need is the red buttons. All you do is pop, and then pop in. You hear a click, you're ready to go.
Look at this.
And again, you can feel how light that is. I just want to.
I know this is. I mean, because you're taking even more of it away, so it weighs even less. If you need to do detail cleaning, and I want you to check out what Frank's doing. Notice he doesn't have to do 3, 4, 5, 6 passes.
I'm going.
That's when you know that you have the great combination of the motor head, the bristles, and the brushes, and the suction power all working perfectly together to be able to get all that stuff out.
And how easy is that?
I mentioned up to 40 minutes of runtime on this. And you know what the thing is? And I'll tell you this, I've never used it that long. You're never gonna have to. Because even if you vacuumed your whole house, most of you, it would probably take 30 minutes, okay? I use mine probably 5 or 6 minutes to maybe at the most, if I wanna just go over the house really quick, have people coming over, it's 10, 12 minutes, and mine has not near the battery power that the new one has. This one has more than double the battery power of the V6 model, which is the one that I had. It's got better cleaning power, 150% more cleaning power than the V7.
Right.
And yet the price is better. Really quick, let me go through this one more time, and then because I know we actually have a little bit of time today to do this. So if you want to pick this up today, all right, you don't have to pay the $2.99 all at once. It's on FlexPay. What is FlexPay, guy? I'm brand new. I don't know what that is. FlexPay is you just pay a part of it. It's like I baked a blueberry pie. I give you the whole pie. Just pay me for a slice. If you like it, pay me for the rest of the slices over the next couple of months. But that's what it is. And you get it home, and you get to use it for almost 3 months before you have to return it. End of January. You get it with free shipping and handling. You don't have to fight the crowds in the store. And if you did go to a store, you could get this in one color for $100 more. And that is a fact. You can go online and look it up. In fact, when you look up the Dyson V8, the first thing that'll probably come up on your computer is HSN.
Absolutely.
Because we have the best price.
Best price.
So grab it while you can. It's lightweight. It's completely portable. You can use it anywhere in your home, every crack and crevice. It gets, I use it behind, even in the bathroom, because the bathroom floor is, your bathroom floor is not carpet. It's always hard floor, and it's easy to be able to clean. So whether you're cleaning as a full-up stick vac or as a handheld, there's nothing that beats a Dyson.
Right.
Nothing.
Now show again the power. We showed the 100 pounds. No one's gonna really suck up 100 pounds.
Well, yeah, I like all the little things you got set up here.
Yeah, but what we're gonna do is, you know, this is a 21-inch well of dirt. You know, it's
so that dirt is far away from the back.
Far away from the thing. All you do is, and I've got it in the combo tool. All I do, guys, you know, pull the trigger. And what? It just
pretty cool.
With effortless.
Yeah, my mind just blew up right there. I'm just like, what? So from that distance, it gives you an idea of the amount of power. And remember, when you spread it out, you would think that it would be less because, you know, the actual tube focuses power, and it still has the suction power. If you want the blue, that is the most limited. Black is exclusive here. So we're going to switch back into handheld and show you just about, like, you know, maybe you spill cereal.
Like, again, these are normal. These are normal.
Kitty litter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
The dog food, the kitty litter, the cereal, the crumbs. You're eating pizza. You're eating the tacos. Here we go.
You know, let me tell you what sucks right now is that I went online and I bought a car vacuum that plugs into the port in your car. It has like no power. Yeah. I'm like, what? I mean, it's literally, I'm like, oh my God, I spent 50 bucks on this thing.
I hope you
and it's like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, there's no power in that. This thing is full power. Imagine detailing your car with that.
Absolutely. We have the Crevice Tool with it too, which is great for the car. Yeah. You know, great for between the seats, great for under. Look at this. Just these are normal, everyday messes. This is not something unique. We're not saying, well, if you have this, if you have
those are big beans. Those weren't like little, you know. So
absolutely.
That gives you an idea of the power. We talk about detailing your car. Maybe it's the car mats, or maybe it's you can put the little soft bristle brush on, or you can use the little nozzle. Getting, you know, in the cup holders, things like that, where you have that dust and dirt and stuff.
And this time of year, the pine needles. You know, I don't care how well they wrap the Christmas tree. I don't care how well they wrap the wreath. You're gonna get pine needles everywhere. Not just on your car mat, but on the floor, bringing it into the house. In the crevices of your hardwood floors, everything. Look at that. And you can hear it all hitting in here. Yeah. Now, another great thing is we have the Crevice Tool, which is great for these type of messes, but we really want to show the power of the motor head. Yeah. Think about your big hardwood floors with the divots and the crevices.
Yeah, the recesses.
The recesses, all that, and all of the dirt that gets in there. Just going over it. You know, full 10 inches of cleaning from edge to edge without any effort. And again, that's what, 1.5 to 2 inches below there?
That's just killer, guys.
That's where dirt lives, and then we're gonna go right to a rug. And when you the pet bed.
What you're hearing, as it goes by my microphone, is the return. You hear it right there. It's the wind coming out of this. I can't get over how powerful that is. Yeah. And yet it's channeled away from the unit so it doesn't scatter the hair. You hear that little breeze in the back. That's just the exhaust basically that's coming out of this thing. It sounds like a really low level jet sound, right?
Yeah.
I've always noticed that about like a little low hum.
Yes.
It's fantastic. Okay. We have about 7 minutes remaining in this presentation, and if you need time to think about it, it's fine. We'll be selling this all day. Just don't wait until midnight East Coast time, because then the price goes up to $364. So you'll pay an extra 65 bucks if you wait until midnight when this best value of the day goes away. Again, blue is the most limited. We're gonna go through some of the demonstrations again, but get it home for $50 and try it. Please, just give it a shot. You keep it all the rest of the month, which is a few more days. You keep it all of November. You can keep it all of December, and then even all of January, and then you can return it if you don't think it works. And I know a lot of people look at it and they're like, $299. Come on, guy, really? How much better is it than the little $50, $60, $70 little bust duster out there? And I'm like, yeah, you try to do what we're doing with that machine, and you will be blown away. In fact, this, to me, I paid $479 for a lesser model, and I am completely overwhelmed and happy with it, and I've had it for 5 years.
Well worth it.
Yeah, so this model is jacked up. This is the better model. This is the more powerful. This has the longer battery life. Right. This has the bigger brush head, which is cool too, because this actually has a brush head that's more like a traditional vacuum size. And I love that Dyson did that, because they probably said, hey, listen, a lot of people are just buying this as their vacuum now. Yeah. This is not their like handy quick sweeper. This is a vacuum.
This is your everyday go-to vacuum, and you're going to use it all day. I use it all day long.
Yeah.
You're not waiting till that weekend. You're not waiting to try to vacuum for 2.5 hours and lug that big over, that that big upright around.
I think for a lot of people, Frank, it was a luxury when it was $500, and it was. There's a lot of people that are not going to spend $479 on a stick vac.
But this is your go-to now.
At $299, it does both. It's your regular, super powered vacuum, and it's also your stick vacuum in addition.
I would usually, and what we didn't even talk about, guys, look, you don't have to move the furniture, you don't have to move the bed anymore. You don't have to, this will go flat, kind of completely parallel to the ground. If you ever looked under the bed with the dust bunnies, it's a scary world.
Oh yeah, you're telling no about the flood here, man. I have this giant king size bed, and the crawl space underneath, Frank, is about 8 inches. No regular vacuum will get under there. No. What I was doing was I was taking like one of those little Swift things and trying to wet it and reach
and get it.
Yeah, and here's the problem: every 8 seconds I had to replace the pad. That's how much stuff was under there. Yeah, it was bad.
It's actually scary. I want to share a little scary story. I was just playing with this in my hotel room yesterday.
Sure.
Now, hotel rooms are cleaned professionally by the housekeeping service. So I just did for 5 minutes and it's not a 2-bit hotel. It's a very nice hotel.
Yeah.
That I did literally for about 5 minutes. The amount of dust and dirt that came out of those rugs. It's almost, it needs to be one of those news reports that say, show you that.
It's terrible.
What are you staying in? Where are you staying? And the allergens and the germs. And again, I'm an allergy sufferer. Yeah. So to go to those hotels and actually, know that that's in those carpets, that's in those rugs.
Oh yeah.
It's
in fact, more public places, restaurants and things like that are going to this type of a vacuum because it's quiet and it's quick and it's convenient. You know, when you think about, when I used to work in the restaurant business for about 15 years, and we had the old carpet sweep, and we did that so you could clean up big crumbs. It wouldn't get anything, it had no suction. Yeah. It was a brush-driven thing, but you did it because it was quiet and you didn't want to offend your customers when you had to clean in between shifts and stuff like that. Yep. This is so quiet, you could use it in that environment. I mean, you would use this in a library, right? To be able to clean in there while people are reading. It's perfectly quiet. And I think that's important. I think a lot of people, when they associate vacuuming, it's a noisy thing. It's not fun. You know, the vacuum weighs 15 or 20 pounds. It's a chore. It's like raking, I put it like raking leaves. One of my worst favorite things I hate to do. People are like, oh, let's go out and rake the leaves. Yeah, it's good for about 30 seconds. And then you got to put them in bags and you got to get rid of it. It's like, yeah, okay, charming fall foliage, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I got 1 billion pounds of leaves out there. What's nice about this is it makes a tedious job easy. It makes it convenient. It's versatile because it's 2-in-1. It's not just a stick vac, it's also a handheld vacuum. Anybody can use this. My mother is 86 years old. I know she could use this. I know she can't use a regular vacuum. Yeah,
and you don't want your mother, as we come back.
Dude, you and I are big guys, all right? But this is a heavy. That's heavy. I mean, this thing, when you I'll let it on the ground, it's a heavy vacuum.
It's a workout.
And I'm not poo-pooing vacuums. We carry vacuums here too. What I'm saying is, if you can't handle that one, then try this Dyson, right?
Don't be afraid to go from your bulky upright. And again, this is the Dyson Difference. We're going to use a Dyson vacuum to show how the new Dyson vacuum is, a better vacuum. I love telling the story about James Dyson. Before he had his first production model to hit the production line and hit the stores, he strapped 1,570 units. So think about that. Think about how obsessive that James Dyson is for quality.
They're like all engineers over there.
Engineers, yeah. And a lot of companies would say V6, their best seller globally. Well, let's just keep selling it and selling and selling it.
Right.
He wasn't satisfied with that. He knew he could make it better. He knew he could make it stronger.
You know what he did too, which is a phenomenal thing, and I love it because a lot of the electronics companies have done that. They've lowered their prices, so the value is still there, but as the technology gets perfected and as they find ways to cut costs, the prices come down. That $299 is only going to last until midnight tonight. I know you're looking and you're thinking, this must be some low-level leftover. This is the V8. This is more powerful than the V7. This has a better battery life than both the V7 and the V6. It is about $200 less. We got the deal from Dyson. We're very happy about that. You can't find it anywhere else. If you go and do a Google search on the V8, I did it last night. HSN came up first because that's the lowest price.
Absolutely.
So if you want one, this is an opportunity to get it, and to get it on FlexPay, it's only $50. Shipping is free. So you're getting a combo 6 flex, which we don't normally do on items at this price point. Usually it's 4 or 5 flex, so you get a 6 flex, and you'll get it home for only $50. Keep it for 3 months. If you don't think it's perfect and it works great for you and it's made your life easy, you can return it at the end of January. But let me tell you, and I know you may look at this and say, hey, you know what? This is a great gift to give to family members. Like my mother would love this, my brothers would love this. So don't think of it not as a gift, but if you're saying, well, it's not gifty, give it to yourself and enjoy it throughout the entire holiday season, and then throughout the years, it becomes your #1 go-to vacuum for everything.
Absolutely.
So great deal. Frank, great job as always. Easy to clean, all that stuff. So if you want one, grab it. I know you guys are continuing throughout the day. I think Gemma's back for the next presentation, but I appreciate you being here with us in our morning show. Stick around because we got great stuff coming up in the next hour. We're gonna head over to the kitchen. Debbie Meyer, green bags here, the best configuration we have. The holiday one is coming your way next.
The holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. Calling all fashionistas, you won't want to miss our holiday fashion edit tomorrow, featuring the latest trends in great textures and fabrics to look your best this holiday season. Plus, we'll also have new arrivals from none other than Iris Apfel. And today is your last chance for free shipping on electronics, floor care, and soft and cozy home. Find your Mary on HSN and hsn.com.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Shop faster than ever with product videos, watch HSN live anytime, anyplace, and get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. And the shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.